Talk about a long conversation. Students, parents, and teachers talked for hours this afternoon about a possible cell phone ban in D.C. schools. So many people signed up to share their thoughts. That meeting lasted 5.5 hours. It wrapped up at about 7:30 tonight. Our Alexis Wainwright was at that meeting where some students said they want to give up their cell phones.
My school, Hardy, has a no phone policy.
Eighth grader Ella Kine summed it up.
What a detriment phones are.
She and her classmates at Hardy Middle School aren't allowed to hold onto their phones in class. Ella told the council members considering a standardized district-wide policy makes a big difference.
Everyone's glued to their phones all day, and so just the stark difference between everyone engaged.
At the start of each day, Ella goes through security and puts her phone in a pouch and into a bin before heading to class. She and her parents support the cell phone ban being proposed across the board for all D.C. public schools.
When kids are all staring at their phones, they don't learn those skills, and so I think that's really important, and it's also really important for her to pay attention in class.
But not everyone agrees.
An outright ban is not the best solution.
Phones can help us stay organized, do research, and contact family members.
Parents use it to track their kids to ensure their well-being. Students use Apple Pay to buy food, contact parents during emergencies, check bus times, or to communicate for clubs.
Ward 2 Councilmember Brooke Pinto introduced the bill in January.
And so many of those conversations kept coming back to the same distraction of cell phones.
Pinto organized this listening session to get feedback. At least 70 people signed up to speak. The biggest concerns, students with disabilities having access to phones.
I have provisions set aside in the bill that says if it's part of your individualized education plan to need access to a device, there are exceptions for you.
And what if there's an emergency?
If something terrible is to happen in a school, the last thing that we want our students to do is look down, be on their cell phones, have their cell phone go off or ring. We need them to be listening to the adult in the classroom.
Now, D.C. council members will take the feedback that they heard and make amendments to the bill. We'll keep you posted on its progress. Alexis Wainwright, WUSA 9.